Good morning, guys, and welcome to the podcast. From Texas, I have Mark Koelsch, and he is the founder and CEO of Agiliway, and it's a data analytics and business intelligence company. And I'm really happy to have him on to talk about his work, what he does, and add value to the audience. So, Mark, welcome.
Thank you. We are actually a custom software development company. So we work in a wide range of software development technologies. And I'm actually the North American president, so not the CEO. So I don't want to steal that title from my business partner. You may be a little upset with me.
Yeah, and you, along with your co-founder, founded Agilaway. So, talk about your journey and how you it came and what you're doing at Agilaway.
Yeah, certainly. I spent about 10 years in the pre-AI in a machine learning company. I was working as a chief architect, and we had 45 developers from the Ukraine, from a very large 12,000 persons engineering company over there. It was a great experience for me. I worked with a lot of top-notch engineers above and beyond what I ever would have expected, and I built some strong relationships there. When my lead engineer was leaving to start a new company with some of the senior members from the company we worked with, he reached out to me. And that was the origin story. And 10 years later, I'm still here and we're growing quite a bit. So we're up to 250 developers now and growing every day.
Yeah. And when people work with Agilaway, what are these like big firms? Talk about what the client needs, wants, desires, frustrations are with people that work with you.
Yeah, certainly. I would say we're mostly in the small and medium-sized companies. We work from early startups, especially those that have non-technical founders, where we'll actually go in and build out their entire engineering teams, to medium-sized software development companies where we help them augment and grow either new teams or build on their existing teams.
Yeah. Next question I have for you is talk about some of the challenges you've encountered at Agilaway and how you've overcome them to gain market share and improve your operations.
Yeah, a lot of our developers are in Ukraine, so there's quite a few challenges. I'm pretty sure everyone knows these days how things are. So obviously the war has been the biggest challenge, even starting in 2014, right, during the initial invasion to now. So for us, we laid out a very well-defined business continuity plan that we've been following ever since. We migrated our European headquarters to Krakow, Poland. Some of our team members and some of our developers have moved there as well. And then obviously our headquarters are here in Austin, Texas. So we've been able to balance everything between those two sides. We also moved a large number of our engineers further west in Ukraine, where things are much quieter and more stable. So there hasn't been any interruptions whatsoever, actually, with the work that we're doing. So I can go into a lot more details on our business continuity plan, from being the first company in Ukraine to use Starlink, to everything from our backup servers to our generators, to make sure that we haven't missed a single day of working with our customers. Probably not the normal challenges you're used to talking to your guests about, but obviously probably the one that's most forward with the people that work with us and their concerns.
Yeah. How is Agilaway viewing the AI revolution and how are you adapting to it and preparing to remain relevant?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Worked with AI and machine learning companies in the past. So for me, it's always interesting when people come in, they see it as a new technology for movement. Obviously, it's much more prevalent today than we've seen it in the past. We have a great bunch of engineers with advanced degrees and the understanding of the mathematics and the complexities of the code behind it. We just try to make sure that our developers are trained and up to date on the latest technologies. We work with several clients who are really working in that environment. And it's just a matter of exposure at the end of the day. I think you'll find with anyone, before you've actually worked with it and been neck deep in the code, it's a lot more complex and scary than it is once you've actually taken on those projects. So I
Hmm.
think just by working with clients in the AI world, we're gaining that experience. And then, of course, we try to monitor and understand and train on advancements at any time.
Interesting. The other question is how are you using AI to automate, delegate, eliminate redundant or inefficient processes?
We work around our clients' architecture. We aren't necessarily taking on those challenges. We're helping our clients understand how they can better utilize AI. From my perspective, I think the most mundane repeated tasks are the ones that are going to get eaten up by AI. But when it comes to true coding, it's easy enough to go out and ask ChatGPT to write clauses and small bits of code. But at the end of the day, it's the complex problems that you address that you have to understand and find solutions to. Those just aren't things that AI can do. So you still have to basically fight your way through the complex problems. And then you can utilize AI for writing snippets and pieces of code and helping to understand how to pull that code together. But again, it's our clients' work with AI that we're supporting, right? We're helping them build their tools, whether it's agents that are utilizing existing LLMs or whatever the approach, they may be
Mm,
taking on that side.
yeah. The follow-up question I have for you is talk about some of the successes that clients who worked with Agiliway and talk about just the benefits of working with you.
Yeah, obviously the benefits of working with any offshore team, there's cost benefits, obviously, but there's also the ability to ramp up very quickly, to scale quickly. As I mentioned, we've worked with several smart startups that did not have very technically experienced leadership teams. And basically, we've gone in and built their entire engineering team from them. So we were able to take them from concept through funding and growth. On our other clients, we've been able to basically jump on board and build significantly larger teams on demand as they've grown. So essentially, as their demand or their needs grow, we're able to match that. And as anyone that's done hiring, I'm sure you've done hiring yourself in the past, you can't go out and hire 5, 10, 20 people in a month or 6 weeks, but we can do that for you. We can go out and build those large teams, whether we have people on the bench or we have to expand our existing team in order to do that growth for you. And of course, obviously, you're taking away that HR overhead and everything else that goes with it in order to do, we're taking on that responsibility for our clients. So I think that's where our clients have seen the biggest benefit from our teams.
Excellent. If people were inspired by listening or watching this podcast, how can they connect with you, check out it, and work with you?
Yeah, certainly. You can go out to our website, www.agiliway.com. That's Agiliway. I'm assuming that's going to be posted throughout your podcast site. But yeah, that's really the easiest way to find us. You can find us under the same name on LinkedIn as well. And yeah, please reach out. We're always happy to talk with people, even if you're just interested in how the overall process works.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks so much for coming on and really inspiring and interesting, and keep up the great work.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know about how inspiring I am. I'm always happy to talk to people and get out there and help them learn more. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.